know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Alpha Day Trading. If this is your first time inside the Alpha Day Trading community, please take a moment to actually leave us a message inside a chat. Myself, other mentors, leaders, and other members inside the community would actually like to take a second to welcome you to the team. Yes, this is a pre-recorded video, so no, I do not wear the same polo every single day. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You'll never know. And again, I just wanted to take a moment to welcome you to the team if you are new. And if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to let us know. That's what we're here for. Now, if you guys ever notice any issues whatsoever with the community, simply refresh your browser and that will fix almost every issue. If you notice any issues with the stream quality, scroll down to the lower right-hand side of the stream, click the settings icon and actually set it from auto to 720 or to 1080p, and that will permanently set your quality so you'll never have any issues with the live stream. Now, if you still have any issues and you've refreshed your browser and you've already changed the quality, scroll down to the bottom of the chat room page, click one-on-one support, and actually send us a ticket, and we will be able to reach out to you immediately to get everything fixed. It is our main priority to make sure you guys always have the best experience while you guys are inside a chat. So once again, my name is Josh Howerton. Welcome back to Alpha Day Trading, and if you're brand new, welcome. Day one, baby. Welcome to the Alpha Day Trading community. We're so happy to have you a part of the team. We cannot wait to work with you. And if you ever need anything whatsoever, never hesitate to reach out. We are always here to help. Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. Good morning, traders. Yeah, I'm talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Woo! And good morning. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to June. My goodness, April, May, we were like, we want this month to be over? Do we want it to still be here? I don't know. It was a very bipolar couple of months, right? Like, very bipolar stock market. Hot days, a lot of cold days. A lot of hot days, a lot of cold days. But guys, welcome to June. Welcome back to chat. Good morning, happy Tuesday. This is our Money Monday. What? It's Tuesday, Josh. What do you mean it's Money Monday? This is our Money Tuesday. Need that as a soundtrack just to play in the background all day. I'll send it to you, bro. I will send it to you. So guys, this is a brand new start of a week, a brand new start of the month, and we know what that means, baby. There are brand new opportunities and brand new profits. I love stock trading because guess what? If you had a bad month, if you had a bad week, hey, fuck, if you had a bad day, guess what we get to do? We get to reset. We get to come back in fresh, ready to rock and roll, ready to absolutely crush it and just make amazing profits in the market. So, brand new start of the week. This is our first day, so this is going to be like our Money Monday. I expect to see some hot ripping and running and some hot stocks in the market today. And so far, guys, so far so great. Personally locking in $287.72 over on VTNR. So we're going to talk about VTNR. This was a mover last week. We're going to be talking about AMC. You know what's going on there, guys. AMC, guys. We're going to definitely be talking about that. We have LEDS and OEG. So, guys, we don't really have a lot to talk about. I like to go ahead and just focus on top stocks with the best opportunity, all right? I know previously in the past, I will dive into like 20 stocks and talk about them in the press releases, but now I'm really just diving in and doing this due diligence for you guys. Really want to focus on the top 5 stocks, right? And really dive into them and really just look at the technicals, really get a feel for what we can see out of these top plays. And then again, if anything pops up throughout the day, we do what we do best, right? And we dive into it and we absolutely crush it. So we got about 3 stocks to talk about, 4 stocks to talk about, a couple back burners, and definitely we know where the attention is. Where's the attention, guys? Someone tell me. Where's all the hype? Where's all the attention? Where are traders at this morning? Where are they at? Good morning, Cole. My team leader showing up late. Going on here. Chris showed up before you did today, Cole. That's shocking.
Chris was here before you. That just blew my mind. I saw Chris type at 8:30. I'm like, what? Hold on. Are we having a username issue again? I thought that. I'm like, okay, something's got to be messed up. There's got to be something going on. Yeah. Yes. AMC, guys. AMC. And I'm not going to give you a hard time, but throw that ticker up in the correct ticker format for me, guys. But yes, AMC, this is where the hype, this is where the momentum is, this is where all traders are at. And this is actually going to take us into our lesson for the day. We're going to talk about FOMO. We're going to talk about hype, right? That's all we've been seeing this weekend. That's all I've been seeing this weekend, right? AMC to 50, AMC to 75 to 100, right? And as a newer trader, it can be easy to get sucked into that. Oh, it's going to go to 100. Let me buy a $50 call option. Let me buy a $60 call option. Instead of buying 10 shares, let me spend the same amount of money and buy a call option. And this is what I've been seeing across social media is no one's really even taking the time to say, if AMC goes stagnant, your call option is done. Even if AMC slowly grinds this week, $20 higher, but less volatility, less hype, less volume. Even if it's $20 higher, maybe it hits 50. Your $50 call option is still going to be worthless. Look at the implied volatility. The IV on Friday was 450%, guys. That IV alone is going to absolutely crush you. So it's very, very important as a new trader to eliminate yourself from the hype, to get out of that FOMO mindset. Don't get on StockTwits and look for advice. Don't get on TikTok and look for advice. 99% of the advice you see out there on the internet is not good advice. Pumping it. Jump on board. Diamond hands. We're going for those chicken tenders, right? Guys, you want to be a professional stock trader. You want to be consistent. You want to be profitable. Be smart. Eliminate yourself from those things if you do tend to find yourself really being sucked in. As a new trader, it happens, right? As a newer trader, I'm looking at this chart, and this chart sucks. I have no hope for this stock. And everybody on StockTwits is like, it's going to the moon. Oh, I'm going to hold on to it. Loss. Again, we're going to talk about this today in depth. Again, it's just talking about FOMO, talking about hype, because that's what we're seeing a lot of now across social media. And again, as a newer trader, it can be very, very easy to get sucked into that. And it's very, very easy to lose a lot of money. All right. So again, use your mind, think smart, think logically. Don't listen to everything you see out there. Could AMC hit 100? Yes. Could AMC go back down to 10? Yes. What do we do? On a stock like this, we're going to play it day after day after day. We're going to focus on it intraday, the day up. The only opportunity that I saw last week on AMC, and we were talking about this, guys, was what? It was the cup and handle on the daily chart, guys. Right? That was a low risk entry. Look at that beautiful technical setup. Look at the beautiful volume. I mean, overall, you have a lot of upside potential. You have a little bit of downside potential. Right now, guys, it's risky. Let's be real. If you want to swing trade AMC, right now, it is risky. The IV is sky high. So again, we are late to the party swing trading this. And we weren't late to the party. We were talking about this on Tuesday. I know some members were taking some options, overnight, swinging some shares, right? There was a lot of money being made here on AMC. But again, in my opinion, I think we're just a little late, right? As far as swing trading this right now, it could go up, it could go down. So every day we come into the market, we're going to do our due diligence. And if it's tradable, it's tradable. We're going to make some money, guys. But again, do not get sucked into the hype. Do not have FOMO. Again, just stay away from that crap. All right, guys. So again, let's go ahead and dive into it. Right now, let's talk about AMC and what we have going on. We know why it's moving up. We know what's going on. We don't really have to spend a lot of time talking about why AMC is back up towards around $31.32. All we need to do is really dial into this chart and identify the best levels for some opportunity. Okay? So right off the bat, what do we see here? We're looking at a 2-minute chart. Right off the bat, what do we have? Well, we can clearly see support back down towards around 30.30. We called this out here in chat when we jumped on the mic at around 8:30. Pulling back to the prior high, look for that to hold, grinding the 9 EMA on the 5-minute as well, right? If you look at the 5-minute, it's just been grinding the 9 EMA. Come in and you look at the 2-minute chart. We double bottomed beautifully before running up to our target, and our target was 31.32. If you guys were not in here, definitely type in AMC in all caps into the ticker box, and that's going to filter every single message in regards to AMC. And we were looking at this bright and early, 7 a.m., right? I have yet to touch it, right? Why have I yet to touch AMC? I'm not 100% confident in AMC. I want to see what we look like when we open, right? Out of the gate, let's sit back 15, 20 minutes, and let's see what we have on AMC. All we can do now is we can really just kind of judge some key levels of support. So right now, we know we have some support back down towards around $30.33, right off those pre-market highs and those pre-market lows. Back down to that breakout point right around 7:30, right here, right? 29.33. Pre-market resistance, nice higher low, boop, break over that 29.33, right? So those are going to be some lower levels of support. Once again, 29.33, $30.33, but right now we did break over that 31.32. So let's see if that can now hold up as some kind of support, all right? Moving on to the upside, where could we see this go? Well, I have marked up, excuse me, guys, right around $32.91. So our next target right now on AMC is going to be $32.91. Anything over $32.91, let's just call it 33, keep the round numbers out there. We have room back to Friday's highs, right? We could see it go from 33 all the way back up to $36 in the matter of minutes. We know AMC can get a lot of hype to it. So with that being said, what am I kind of looking at start of the gate? We're squeezing from around $26.12, right, here in pre-market. We closed Friday, $26.12. We are now up here in pre-market. AMC, guys, we're up about $5, all right? I expect to see some profit taking. That's just me. I expect to see some profit taking. I don't know if it's going to immediately start, pushing to the downside like a panic drop, or if it's going to panic pop and then we're going to see some profit taking. But all I know is I expect to see some profit taking within the first 5 minutes of the day. So that being said, I'm really just sitting back closer to the start. We still have 20 minutes. Anything can happen, but I'm looking for a panic pop or a panic drop to either buy a quick dip for the scalp on up, or to either short a level of resistance off that panic pop for the quick scalp back down. Again, not really an approach, not really a strategy for newer traders. So this is something that I'm just explaining some of the terminology, kind of what we're looking at here. And if we get that opportunity and we see it take place, you will see me taking some entries, and you'll kind of learn one of these more advanced strategies. Again, shorting the panic pop or going long off the panic drop for that quick little scalp back on up. Okay, so that being said, that's kind of what I'm looking at here on AMC. This morning, I was able to locate some shares. So I located 2,000 shares before they dried up. So I have 2,000 shares of AMC that I could possibly short today. I wasn't able to get shorts on Friday. Again, I waited too long. They were way too expensive. So again, this morning, as the stock was way down here, not even breaking out yet, not even a lot of volume, there were some shorts available and they were cheap. I only paid $100 to locate 2,000 shares. So again, not too bad, all right? So again, we know what's going on with the AMC. We have our support levels. We have our overhead resistance. Now you're probably asking, but Josh, what if we break over 36.72? How high can AMC go? Well, our next target would be $40. I would play this every $5. Every time we put in a new all-time high, I would just play it every $5, right? So 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We can definitely see that take place. We made a lot of money last week on AMC. Not just myself, but a lot of members here in chat as well. So AMC is definitely going to be on, one of our top stocks that we're watching today. All right, AMC is definitely going to be probably number one, guys, until either A, it starts fading, or B, if it steals the volume, we're focused here, right? We're good to go. We are prepared. We know exactly what we're looking for here on AMC. All right. Moving on, I want to talk about VTNR real quick. I'm going to save OEG towards the end, as OEG does have a lot of great opportunity as well. Right now, I think it's squeezing up to our second target. But VTNR had a nice push, right? This morning in pre-market, went from around 781 and hit these pre-market highs of 1150. We've already seen a lot of this profit taking, right? Nice big, $3 push from 780 all the way to 1150. You already saw it pull all the way back to $9. So right now, a good level of support is going to be right around $9, right? If we can't hold above 9, we could see it as low as 838. If we start losing that 838, I'm not interested. Why? 838 was Friday's highs. If we crack below Friday's highs and crack below Friday's close of 871, this thing, like Chris said, will most likely just fade the rest of the day. VTNR is shortable as well. So if we do start to see that just nice grind to the downside and it's selling off and fading, I may ride this for a nice long short today. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. We are close to support. We could definitely see this move back up over that $10 mark and get the next leg up. But right now, what do we know? We know we have bottom support at 838. We could definitely see this hold on up above those pre-market lows of $9, all right? Where is resistance? Well, I have $9.83 to $10 marked up, right? I have $9.83, $10. Why is that? Well, look at how many times we tagged $9.83. Came down and bounced. We lost it. Boom, right here, resistance. We broke above on increased volume. Boop, came back down, retested it. So we can see that price has been respecting that 985 level quite a bit, right? As far as support, resistance, support, volume breakout, resistance, that's a very key level, 985, right? So again, if we start breaking back above 985, we could definitely see it retest these highs here at 1025. Anything over 1025 underneath these lows of 1070, anything over $10.70, we could see VTNR all the way back up towards around that 1150 mark, all right? Anything over 1150, we'll just go ahead and dive into that daily chart and look at our levels. But right now, guys, I do think, in my opinion, I'm like 70% confident that was it. I think we're going to fade. We've already retested those 52-week highs, those all-time highs, 1125. We broke above momentarily. Couldn't get back above. Now we're just starting to see it fade. So I'm like 70% confident that we'll probably see this fade today. But again, there is that chance that we see this grind even higher. So VTNR, guys, we definitely need to keep this one on high watch. Right now, we're trading 12 million shares here in pre-market. Average daily volume is 9. So VTNR is trading above its average daily volume. So there is activity, but we can see a lot of that volume has been a lot of selling volume off those 1150 highs all the way back down towards around $9. All right, so again, right now, $9 support. At the lowest, $8.38. We can break back above and hold $9.85. We could see it back up to $10.25, $10.70, and then up towards around the $11.50 highs. Now, if we break over $11.50, the sky is definitely the limit, right? We could definitely see it up towards around $15 would be our next main natural psychological resistance line is going to be around that $15 mark. All right, so that's what's going on here with VTNR. Number 2 on our watch list. Moving on, I do want to keep LEDS on our back burner as well. LEDS had a nice big grind on Friday from around 920 all the way to 1827. So LEDS went on a big time move. And here's the thing, like you guys are like, well, Josh, gapping down, right? But I mean, look at the chart, look at the daily chart, right? It started moving early May, right? It was down towards around $4. We just hit highs of 1827 on Friday, right? So this stock had been a mover, had been a gainer, had been something traders have been looking at, keeping it on their watch list for the month of May. We had a huge day. We had a pretty damn good day on LEDS here on Friday. So I definitely do think, again, maybe not today, but I think we should still keep LEDS on watch just in case we start to see some volume and action return. We already have it on watch. We already know our levels, and we know if we need to get involved with this or not, if it's going to get that next leg up. So that being said, if we can get back above $13.62, our next target is very, very close. That's going to be around $14.36. But anything over $14.36, we do have room up towards around $16.93. And then anything over that $16.93 back up to retest those Friday's highs, let's just call it $18. All right? Where's support right now? Well, we can see that we're trying to establish some support right along these post-market lows from Friday, right around that 1160. So right now, if we come all the way back down towards 1160, that's an area that we would ideally like to see hold on up as support. We cannot hold 1160 down towards around 1087. Anything below 1087, we have 10 bucks. But right now, it is fighting and it is grinding. Again, light volume, nothing crazy, but we are above the UAP. So let's keep LEDS on watch. If LEDS starts to get some hype, starts to get some action, we know what to expect. We know that we have resistance at 1362. We know we have our next level of resistance at 1436. And we know that if we break over that level, we have a lot of room to rip and run. $2, $2.50, all the way up towards around 1693. And LEDS, once again, yes, it is gapping down. But again, it's a low float stock. It's a 2 million in float stock. All right? Not trading a lot of volume. It's a sleeper play. But again, it's been a sleeper play for the whole month of May. Something that we weren't really looking at. Boom! Hits a scanner, rips and runs. Right? We come in Friday. Not really on our watch list. Right? Boom! Hits the scanners, starts ripping and running. This is a sleeper play. I mean, look at Friday. All right? Let's go back a couple days. Look at Friday. Nothing happening in pre-market. Absolutely nothing. No volume. Right? It goes from $10 to $18. Here this morning, no volume. Really not doing anything. It's a sleeper play. It's something that traders are still focused on because this stock in 1 month has gone from $4 all the way up to $18. So guys, back burner play, sleeper play right now, definitely not something we're watching right out of the gate, but I do think we should add this to our watch list and at least identify these levels just in case it sets up and if it provides us with an opportunity. All right, so LEDS, one of our back burner plays. Again, AMC is going to be number 1, definitely in our top 3. BTNR number 2, definitely in our top 3. Now let's go ahead and talk about OEG. All right, what do we got going on with OEG? OEG, beautiful trade. All right, we talked about this in chat. 480 to $5 support. Stock comes down into the 488s, right? Regains 5 off this higher low. Boom! Right up to our 585 target. So right now, guys, where's support? Well, I think we can go ahead and bring the support level up right off these highs. All right, breakout point, prior breakout, breakout point, prior pre-market resistance, right around that 517 level. Right now, we are running into that resistance that we had marked up, right around that 589. Anything over 589, let's just go ahead and call it $6, right? Let's go ahead and just call that $6. Even though resistance that I see from the daily chart is in the 585 to 589, let's just go ahead and call it $6, right? Anything over $6, we have a lot of room up towards around $7 to $7.18. Now, we will run into a little bit of resistance on the way up, right? We'll have a little bit of resistance right here at 620. We'll have a little bit of resistance right here around 660. But realistically, we do have a lot of room all the way up towards around $7. Now, guys, if we start breaking out over 7, we could see OEG all the way up to 10. Anything over 10, retesting those 1120 highs on the daily chart. So again, 517 bottom support at this point in time. Now, if we ever lose that 517, which again, if we lose $5, I think we'll fade today, right? But again, we just got to be smart and do our due diligence. Where could we see this go? We'll most likely back down towards around the 425 mark. All right, so if we lose $5, most likely back down towards around 425. Now, if we can hold above 5, break above 6, we have a lot of room to 718. Anything over 718, 8. Anything over 810, right? We got a lot of potential here on OEG. Now, OEG is a 41 million in float stock. On average, this trades just shy of 2 million shares. So far in pre-market, we're trading 10 million shares. So we have substantial volume here on OEG. Now, why is this stock moving on up? So again, OEG shares are trading higher after the company announced its subsidiary, Gibson Technical Services, reached an agreement with TEC on a 700-mile engineering and construction project across central Mississippi. One thing that I want to talk about today, guys, right? As a newer trader, you may not know this. And again, as a newer trader, I thought this was BS. Companies actually have technical analysts that review their charts, right? And based on the technicals, companies will strategically drop press releases to help push the price in their favor in conjunction with technicals, right? Ask Beth, ask Chris, ask any trader that's been in the market for a few years plus. companies will actually have hire, whatever the case is, technical analysts to review their charts to see when the best time to drop a press release is in conjunction with those technicals, guys. I can't tell you how many times I'm looking at a chart and it is beautiful. The next day they drop a press release and the technicals play out great. It's not a coincidence. Coincidence every now and then, right? I've seen this a lot of times, guys. So again, companies will look at the technicals and drop press releases based on those technicals to really help drive the price up in their favor. So what do we have here on OEG? Getting crushed, getting crushed, getting crushed, getting crushed. We just had about 3 weeks of consolidation above the 200-day moving average. We just got back above the 13-day moving average. We have just came off of these oversold conditions. From a technical perspective, that daily chart looks really, really nice, right? If I would have came across OEG over the last couple weeks, I would say, hey, that's a very nice technical setup. Look at that nice box of consolidation. Look at how long it consolidated in this window, right? You have about 3 weeks. While we had already been in oversold territories and we popped back above, holding the 200-day moving average, getting back above the 13. I would have really liked this for a swing trade, right? And then boom, press releases dropped, currently gapping up 63%. So when we come across, right, stocks that have beautiful technicals, don't be surprised if the company issues a press release and it gets a lot of hype and a lot of attention based on that press release, guys. Again, it's something that these companies do strategically to help push their price up. Companies want their stock's price to be the more expensive, the better, right? Companies want their stock's price not to be $1, to be $10, right? So they're going to do what they have to do strategically to get their price of the stock up, right? So again, beautiful technicals. We have a decent press release today. Low float stock, great volume here on OEG. We definitely know what to expect here. We're definitely ready to rock and roll. Now, one thing I want to go ahead and do real quick is I want to review some of those stocks that we were looking at last week in regards to swing trades, right? So we were looking at LFMD last week, and this one already had a nice little pop here. We're watching LFMD for continuation over 1350. If we break over 1350, we do have a next leg up to 15. Anything over 15, 18 bucks here on LFMD, all right? But we have to get back above and hold $13.50 before we could see 15, or we can see 17.85. All right, so I definitely want you guys to keep an LFMD on watch for a possible upcoming swing trade. We also had NAKD. All right, again, this is what I talk about. Companies being strategic with press releases. We were talking about NAKD last Thursday. Nice moving average squeeze. Look at the getting beat down, getting beat down, getting beat down. Consolidating for quite some time above that 200-day moving average. Getting squeezed between the 50, the 13, and the 200. Right? Wow, shocking. Company has some talks. There's a PR on Thursday night. We see the stock gap up and squeeze about 20 to 30% overnight from Thursday to Friday on NAKD, right? Beautiful technicals, a little bit of a press release. It got this thing going here on NAKD. So again, right now, I do want to keep NAKD on watch. I definitely think that move's already taken place, but we can hold above 60, right? If we can have a few days of consolidation, pull back, grind above 60, and we can start to see some volume return, we definitely have some room back up to retest Friday's highs at 73 cents. Again, potential swing trade here on NAKD. All right, and then last but not least, we have JAN. JAN, same thing, guys. Look at the daily chart, right? Look at the squeeze. I mean, it had a big pop back in February, getting destroyed, getting destroyed, getting destroyed, and look at how tight the stock is getting between these moving averages, right? We're seeing a lot of these stocks getting destroyed, getting nice periods of consolidation, and getting these nice squeezes between our moving averages. This is one of my favorite setups for swing trades, is the moving average squeeze on the daily chart. High reward, very, very low risk, right? So again, anytime we come across a stock that has a daily chart like this, guys, bring it to our attention. Let's review it. Let's dive into it. Again, these are high reward, low risk swing trades. Some of the only swing trades that I actually take. I'll show you one of the last swing trades that I actually took based on this setup. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this before. This was on AESE last year. I noticed AESE is doing what? Getting destroyed, getting destroyed, getting destroyed. Consolidating, right? Look at that month-long consolidation. We had been in oversold conditions. We consolidate for a month, get back above the 13, getting squeezed between the 50. Oh, press release. The stock goes from $1 all the way up towards around $2 within a month. That was 100% return in a month, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, why did I get out at like maybe a 2? It wasn't quite 100%. It was like 80%. But again, once we got back above the 200-day, we actually saw that day close back below, right around 170. So again, I was buying this around $1, taking this all the way up into 170 before I went ahead and stopped out. 70% in a month. Most people do not make 70% in 10 years, right? What are they making? 7, 8, 9% a year times 10. They're getting 70% return on long. Again, that's the beauty about these setups. High reward, low risk. And these are just amazing, amazing setups that I like. This one was very, very clean. Now we look at something like this, it's not as clean, but the technicals are still there, right? NAKD, nice squeeze. LFMD, right? Nice squeeze. Getting that nice little pop. So again, these are the swing trades that we really want to find that have high probabilities with very low risk. Okay, guys? So that being said, we currently have about 44 seconds until the bell, right? We're watching OEG. We're watching VTNR. We're watching AMC, followed by our sleeper play. Back burner sleeper, LEDS, anything over that 1362, 1371. We could definitely see the next leg up here. So yeah, AMC had raised $230 million through private placement to hedge fund Murdoch, what investors need to know. So AMC raises $230 million, private placement to hedge fund. Shares more than doubled last week, capitalizing on the appreciation. AMC had 8.5 million shares, blah, 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 blah. Company is planning on using the next proceeds for exploring deleveraging options. Purchase agreement requires the shares to be freely tradable. So yeah, there's a little bit of a press release there on AMC, but again, it's just all momentum. It's all prior day activity, prior day action. That's what we got going on here on the AMC. So let's go ahead and get these scanners up, rocking and rolling for you guys. All right, all right. We're all set, ready to rock and roll. Right now, we're flipping to a 1-minute chart. We're watching AMC. We're watching, I'm going to go LEDS before VTNR. So I'm more or less watching LEDS before I start watching VTNR. So AMC down towards around that 30-33. You best believe I'm looking to buy that for a quick scalp. Maybe we get like a red to green move as well. So if we can see AMC back down towards around that level, I would be looking to take that for a possible quick dip. That's going to be 30-33. Right around that 30-33 to the penny, I would be a buyer for the scalp and then holding a little bit for that big possible red to green move. Again, it's all speculation. We may not get it, but if we do, mwah, beautiful, fantastic. I did not get that entry. It wasn't right down. It was 30.44. 30.44. I missed the trade by about 11 cents. That's the panic drop with the scalp to the upside right into support. So again, I did miss that by a little bit, right? But that was that trade that I was looking for. It wasn't quite low enough where I wanted it. So again, I did not pull the trigger there on AMC. Catherine nailed it. Hype stocks are only good for intraday plays. Scalps. You start holding this, you're going to be a bag holder, guys. Could it go to 100? Yes. Could it go to 1? Abso-fucking-lutely. Don't be greedy. Don't be, I'm not going to say stupid. Don't be silly, right? Think logically. Think smart. Think like a professional trader. Professional traders are not swing trading this stock. Let's be real. Professionals are not swing trading this stock, all right? Unless you have money that you can just piss down the drain. And if you have money you just want to pee down the drain, that's fine, right? Go ahead. But a lot of us don't want to just waste thousands of dollars trying to swing trade AMC that has an IV of freaking 450%. 450%. Crazy. Right now, I'm still not in on AMC. Next level of possible support, down towards around 29.84, but ideally 29.33 here on AMC. All right, so right now, AMC going off to our watch list on the side. All right, down towards around that 29.33 would be a decent little entry. We have a 28 halt level. All right, so if we hit 28 on AMC, we hit that halt level. And again, profit taking, right? The stock's gapping up. What do you expect to happen? Profit taking, right? Right now, let's see if we reverse and see if we can possibly get that next leg up. Right now, if we come down to that 20.40 mark, I'm looking to scalp this for the quick little pop back on up. Again, looking to nail maybe like 20, 30 cents out of the trade. So there goes VTNR. VTNR getting a nice little move to the upside. OEG, quick little fake out over the highs. Right now back on below. Support is 517 here on OEG. So we're just sitting back and waiting for OEG to start to reverse for us. VTNR, get some volume. Back above that 985 level. That's the level that we would ideally like to see this hold above now over on VTNR. Let's do this. Let's throw AMC off to the side, and let's throw VTNR up on the live stream for you guys. So AMC off to the side as this one is slowly fading. And we're going to keep VTNR on watch to see if it can now hold above that 985 level. Right now, we're only 5 minutes in. I am not super interested in taking a trade right off the bat. Sitting back, being patient, waiting for the best opportunity. There was 985 bounce. Like I said, I do have shares to short of AMC, and that was very, very tempting off that two-legged pullback into the 9 EMA. So right now, guys, we can see traders are still just a little scattered, right? You got some traders over on AMC. Obviously, we got some traders on OEG and VTNR. Right now, I want to keep OEG on watch back down towards around that 517. Right now, AMC still coming on down, and we're just waiting for a proper reversal here on AMC before we get involved. Right now, it's just all down, right? We have yet seen it reverse. There's no opportunity right now to the long side on AMC. Right now, number one watch is going to be on OEG, guys. Number one watch, OEG. Oh, and yes, so a little recap real quick while we just kind of wait for an opportunity. Thursday, I will be leaving at 11 o'clock. All right, so if Cole wants to jump on and provide some end-of-day commentary, he can. You know, he can definitely jump over to YouTube, set up a private stream link, drop that in chat, and he can do some commentary if he wants. Again, if you guys want some afternoon commentary. But at 11 o'clock, I do have to catch my flight to Tennessee. So again, we will be here Thursday. The live stream will be up all day until 7 o'clock, but commentary will end at 11 o'clock on Thursday. Friday, Normal day, guys. Monday and Tuesday, normal days inside a chat. Wednesday's going to be the only odd day. I have to check out around 1 o'clock to catch my flight back to Florida. All right, so right around 1 o'clock, unfortunately, the live stream will be dead. Once again, been talking to Cole. If Cole would like to get my login information for trade ideas and set up a stream for you guys, I can help him get that set up. So again, he can stream the scanners for you. I can go ahead and help him build the stream and set it up for you guys. So at least for the rest of the day on Wednesday after 1 o'clock, you still have the scanners being streamed to you guys. All right, so we will definitely get that figured out. I'll be talking to Cole. But again, no commentary in the afternoon on Thursday. And then Wednesday is going to be an early day on commentary at about 1 o'clock. I am putting Cole on the spot. Absolutely. Putting him on the spot. He shows up late. I've seen one message from him. I don't know what's going on with this guy. What's up, Cole? Where you at? Kidding. Kidding. So right now, AMC, nothing there. OEG, nothing there. BTNR, I mean, consolidating above VWAP, but it's not really sweet looking setup. LEDS, trying to get some volume, but nothing really crazy right now. I mean, I know we had CLDR. We talked about CLDR a little bit, but CLDR is one of those stocks that just really doesn't move all that much. Huge gap up, but just really doesn't do too much. Now, the SPY, guys, I want to focus on the SPY. I do think we have more downward potential, right? The biggest thing that I see on the SPY is I see a lot of grinding to the upside on red days, right? Look at the recent volume, right? Our green days were just shy of our red days. We had a lot of selling volume, a lot of gaps up, down, gap up, down, gap up, down, gap up, down, gap up, down. Gapping up overnight, but closing red on the day. I don't like that. The other thing I don't like is look at our divergence here, right? Look at the divergence here on the daily chart, right? That was our initial divergence to get that first leg down. But even though we've just grinded back up, nearly retesting all-time highs, RSI really isn't following suit. So we see a lot of weakness here on the SPY. And I personally think we have more downside potential on the SPY, guys. All right? So that's something you got to be mindful of when it comes to swing trading anything else. Not penny stocks. Let's say Boeing. You want to take Boeing long? Well, if the SPY, if the market starts cracking and crashing and coming back down like it did early May, what do you think is going to happen to a lot of these bigger plays? Boeing, Tesla, Facebook, right? What do you think is going to happen? Apple. To follow suit. Things are to come on down to the downside. So that being said, just be mindful that the SPY really doesn't look healthy. To me, it looks really, really weak. And that would make me a little cautious with swing trading anything. Not penny stocks, all right? I want to clarify, not penny stocks. Really, penny stocks aren't going to have that much of an effect with the overall market. But again, looking at like Facebook, Apple, Tesla, Boeing, Disney, right? That's when you start to see some little bit issues, right? A little bit issues. Right now, guys, there's just still nothing that we're super crazy about right now. Again, we're only 12 minutes into the market, guys. Again, we're looking for the best of the best opportunity, right? We're looking for the best of the best opportunity. Yeah, AEMD, that's number 3. What's going on with AEMD? They just, okay, so they had a price target raised at 903. So as we were doing our commentary, AEMD had a press release drop. Basically initiated coverage with a buy rating of $5 here on AEMD. AEMD is right at resistance. Right at daily resistance right here at $2.43. All right, if we ever break over $2.43, where's our next area that we could see this go? Right up towards around $2.80. $2.79 here on AEMD. Support right now, ideally back down towards around $2.20. All right, so we're right at resistance. We're not buying it. $2.20 support. Break over $2.43, $2.50. We have room up towards around $2.80. So right now, the one play that I want to keep on watch here is still OEG, guys. The one play that I still want to keep on watch here is going to be OEG, and I do want to keep AEMD on watch back down towards around $2.20. Right now, OEG, number 1 down towards around that 517. AEMD, boom, beautiful, coming off those highs. AEMD on watch. We want to see the pullback and the hold of that 220 for the next leg up here on AEMD. So AEMD, definitely something I'm keeping on watch. High watch. Then OEG, down towards around that 517 mark on OEG. Right now, guys, I'm still tradeless. 15 minutes into the day. Guys, sometimes you just got to sit back and be patient. Sitting back, being patient, waiting for the best of the best opportunity. And right now, where's it at? I don't see it, right? I don't see it. Maybe if we level off 517 on OEG, maybe we have something going on there. I'm getting AEMD back down towards around the 520s. VTNR is just very, very choppy right now, guys. VTNR is very choppy. Be very cautious here on VTNR. And then AMC, you actually may have that inverse head and shoulders, guys. So AMC on high watch here for that possible inverse head and shoulders breakout, right? We have our low point, our lower low, possibly followed by a higher low. We know we have our neckline right around the VWAP as well. So right now, definitely liking this possible reversal here on AMC. I'm definitely keeping this one on high watch above 2950. Above 2950 on high watch. We can put our stops right below that prior low. So, I mean, we have to go ahead and assess about $1 of risk, but we do have about $2 of upside potential here. Right? So you just have to go ahead and say, you know, what if? Right? What if? Gotta have to assess that little bit of a risk there. So AMC, definitely thinking about pulling the trigger here, guys, on just a small size. Gonna go ahead and go 250 shares here on AMC, looking for that inverse head and shoulders breakout in this reversal here on AMC. It's got to break in the next couple of minutes over this neckline, over the VWAP. We do have room back up towards around 31.32. So I am long right now on AMC with my stops below 29.50. I'm going to go ahead and put those stops right around $29.50, maybe even $29.40. We want to go ahead and see this play out within the next 1 to 2 minutes. Again, I didn't really take a large size. I only took 250 shares of AMC to the long side. So right now, we want to start to see the squeeze. I'll probably start adding to it here in a moment. I'm going to give it a few moments here, but I may actually go ahead and add to it for that leg on up here on AMC. I'm going to see how this candle closes out. I don't want to get in too early. I'd rather average around that 29.50 if it does come down and bounce before getting that leg on up. So right now, all eyes here on AMC for this possible inverse head and shoulders formation. Nice little reversal here off these lows. Let's see if we can start getting that next leg up. Right now, I still only have 250 shares on the table. Right now, we got about 9 seconds left here on this 1 minute candle. Still pulling back a little bit. I'm still okay with risking that, maybe $1 or so. And again, I only took 250 shares here on AMC. We'll give it a few more moments to see if it can play itself out. Again, nice bounce. Boop. Lower low. Boop. Right? Maybe getting that higher low for the break over our neckline and the VWAP as well. That would be a killer trade, guys. That would be a killer $2 potential to the upside, right? We have about $2 potential to the upside here. Right, first target actually 31.32, but if we get back up towards around the open, which the open would be a great intraday target, that does put you about $2 of upside potential here on AMC. I may be adding here in a second. This is a pretty decent candle. Pretty decent candle here on AMC. I may be adding to my position here momentarily. I'm going to go ahead and add. Anything back below 30, I'll be getting out. Boom. There's that 30.32. We got to break that neckline here. We got to break the neckline right here. And there's a good target for half. Bringing stops mentally to break even. Going ahead and taking a little bit of profit here, guys. Being smart. Anything back below 30.50, I'm locking it up. Anything back below $30.50, I am locking it up here on AMC. Let's freaking go, team. Let's make money. Now we're looking at 30.70. I don't want to see it back below $30.70. I want to see this go ahead and break 31 here. Anything back below 30.70, I'm locking in my profits, guys. Again, this is a scalp trade. This is an in and out. Let's go! Let's go, AMC. Let's get money, team. Let's make that money. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and lock in another 125 shares here. Right, we dip back below 31 momentarily. I'm locking in another quick 125 shares. Anything under 30.85, I'm out completely. Anything back under $30.80, $30.85, I'm out. We want to see this up towards 32. We want to see this up towards around $32. Right, we want to see buyers hold 31. We want to see this get up towards around 32. Right, that's our next final target before we go ahead and lock this up. Anything back below 31, I do not want to see buyers lose 31. I want to see this go ahead and squeeze here, guys. My new stop to go ahead and take profit back below 31. Properly scaling this trade, guys. There's 31.30. Let's go 31.50 AMC. Let's go 31.50. I'm locking it up. I don't care. I'm locking it up, guys. $354.54, taking me up $642 on the day. That's how it's done, team. I'm done for the day. I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya. No, I'm kidding. I'm back. Everyone's like, where are you going? He's back. I was like, oh man, it's too long. Woo! Good shit, guys. Let's see those profits, team. Let's see those profits. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it inside the best chat room in the world. Whew. Man. Fired up today, team. I am absolutely fired up. All right, guys, let's see those profits in profits chat. I'll go ahead and start the choo-choo train. We'll go ahead and get those profits in profits chat. There it is. There it is. Let's go, team. Drop those profits. I'm done for the day. Why give anything back? $642. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. Consistent base hits. Screw the big size. Screw the big size. I don't need it. I'm just gonna keep locking in these $500, $600 days. I'm okay with 100 grand a year. I don't need to get the 250. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there one day. Right now, I'm cool with these beautiful base hits, baby. So if we had missed the opportunity, guys, if you missed that inverse head and shoulders opportunity, right? Go ahead and connect an uptrend. Look at the prior high. Right now, if we can grind above 30-40, you could get the next leg up. And right now, it did come back down towards around that high, right? I stress this all the time. When stocks are strong and we have great breakouts, if you miss the breakout, right? If you miss that inverse head and shoulders break to the upside, what can you do? You can wait for a nice, healthy pullback for the next leg up. Very low risk, right? You're trying to nail the entry right off the high. A crack below the high, you're out. You're looking for a retest of the previous high and for a continuation as well. So AMC, good stuff. So right now on AMC, still going up to that open, baby. Oh, look at you, AMC. Looking absolutely beautiful. Oh, my goodness. So still watching OEG here. OEG needs to get a nice little reversal. ETNR looking really ugly, guys. LEDS not looking all that great. AEMD, never held that 220. So right now, guys, all eyes are on AMC. All of your beautiful eyes today are on AMC, guys. Oh, wow. Biden, a retroactive tax plan. It would retroact to April. Cap gains would go from 23 to 43. Oh, my goodness. Who wants to retro the tax hike? That's new. I've never seen that before. That sucks. Capital gains would go from 23 to 43% for income over $1 million. Well, we're all good there, baby. We're all good there. Shit. 20%. Extra 200. Oh, my goodness. I feel sick to my stomach, guys. I'm kidding. We have an AMC call sweep at 70. I mean, a lot of people think it's getting 70, guys. But again, we just got to play this. We got to play this intraday. That's all we have to do. We just got to play it intraday, guys. Now I'm doing another small account trade. So I just bought 10 shares of AMC. I bought 10 shares of AMC, doing a small account trade, guys. And I can let this breathe a few bucks. If we ever come back down below these lows here, I'll go ahead and walk away from my AMC trade. So I did buy 10 shares, all right? Small account trade on AMC. And I'm looking to see if we can get another $10 plus out of the stock today, right? We are grinding up. We have a nice new uptrend off that beautiful reversal. If we come back down below 28.8, we can walk away from this, right? We're risking $20. We're looking for a longer intraday hold on this play, possibly up towards around $37, or actually $36 to retest Friday's highs. So again, stops on this would be, just call it $28.50. $28.60. So right now, stop order being set to the sell side. Stop price $28.60. Again, if we come back down below the low, we'll most likely see it all the way back down towards around 25. On a whopping 10 shares, we're going to go ahead and place this stop loss order in the system. So stop, sell, 28.60, 10 shares. Go ahead and put that hard stop in the system. Right now, we'll do what we did on Friday. Another small account trade here, looking to see if we get this nice grind to the upside. Exactly, Catherine. Rich don't pay taxes. We all know that. The rich don't pay taxes. So who's this going to hurt? This is going to hurt the middle class. It's just going to hurt the middle class. We all know that. Rich don't pay taxes. They know their loopholes. So again, this is just going to screw the worker, the hard worker out there trying to make ends meet. Sucks. It sucks. So YouTubers, 12 viewers, 6 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Nothing but value here. Nothing but education. A lot of good shit today. Nice, good trade here on AMC. 2 for 2 on the day, guys. I mean, I'm locking in $600. I haven't traded a lot of shares either. I'm going to keep this profit, and I'm going to lock it in, and I'm going to enjoy it. So you do the same over on YouTube. Have an awesome rest of your day. Once again, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the month of June. Get fired up because we're going to be rock and rolling for the rest of the month, the rest of the year. And remember, small account challenge starts in the next month or two, either July 1st or August 1st, right? There's a lot of preparation to be done for our small account challenge, all right? So that being said, make sure you're here. Make sure you're in chat. We are going to be grinding. We are going to be working our small accounts, and we're going to rock and roll for about 5 to 6 months, guys. It'll be a great time. It'll be fun, a lot of education, a lot of structure on how to become consistent, profitable traders. So again, join us inside the Alpha Day Trading chat room. It's worth every single penny. Don't take it from me. Take it from our members. Until next time, guys, happy safe trading, and I will see all of you back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9 o'clock a.m.